Do women struggle with lust? In Genesis chapter 3, we see Satan's strategy of attack against women, against Eve. And so we find in Genesis chapter 3 how he used his strategy against her. We find in verse 1, the first thing he did was he got her to doubt by saying, "Has God indeed said you shall not eat of every tree of the garden?" And so here Satan was getting Eve to doubt her current condition. She was happy with her God. She was happy with her life. She was happy with her husband. But yet he brought the temptation that, really, am I really happy? To get her discontent, to ask questions. And the next thing Satan did was in verse 5. It says that he said to her, "For don't you know that in the day you eat of this fruit, this forbidden fruit, your eyes will be open and you'll be like God, knowing good and evil." So the other thing he brought to mind was that, Eve, if you eat of this fruit, life will be better. You can be like a goddess. You can be taken care of. In other words, there's something out there that you're missing out upon, being a goddess. And God doesn't want you to have that. In other words, he got her to be discontent with her current situation and to long for something else. You see, if Satan had just said, "Here, Eve, here's a forbidden fruit, catch," and she caught it and said, "Eat this fruit," she would have never eaten it. But after he went into her mind and changed her mind and to be discontent with her current situation, to long for something that wasn't hers out there, then she was able to eat of the forbidden fruit. And this is how Satan works in his strategy of attack against women. He gets them to be discontent with their husband, discontent with their boyfriends in the current situation. Then he gets them to actually long for something out there that is not there. There's another guy who's more cute, another man inside their class that actually is more funny, unlike her husband, who's more attentive, who's more emotionally fulfilling in their life. And so he gets them to long and fantasize about these different men, to daydream about all these different men, and that destroys. I've seen this destroy many relationships. Many women have told me afterwards my seminar, and they said to me, "You're so right. I can meet a man for the first time, and I'm already emotionally lusting at them and thinking about how it would be like married to this man." And you imagine bringing this emotional lusting of the heart into marriages and wondering why that so many marriages fail. Even in Hollywood, we're seeing all these movies that are coming out with the Disney movies and love movies that talk about a woman like Cinderella, about her miserable, wretched condition, not being content with her situation, and then also longing for some Prince Charming, right, to come to sweep her off her feet, and then they could live happily ever after. But God has a better way, and he has a solution for all of this. And his solution that there always is a counterfeit for every true. And so it is counterfeit of this false Prince Charming who somebody can sweep you off your feet. There's actually a true Prince Charming, and he is Jesus Christ. He is the Prince of Peace, as we know. He's a true Prince. And we know in Revelation, this true Prince, which is he actually rides on a white horse in Revelation. And he comes there to sweep us off our miserable condition of this sinful world and sweep us off our feet, takes us on his horse, and he rides off into the eternal sunset of living forever and ever with Jesus, as it says in Revelation. And that is what God wants to do with you. He wants to fulfill the deep longings of your heart and the emotional longings of your soul. Won't you let him do that for you?